Welcome in. My name is Barry Sestny, your Cape Coral real estate agent specializing in Gulf access canal homes. I help people find second homes and relocate here to the Cape Coral area. Now, today is the first part of July 2023, and we're going to take a look at the Cape Coral real estate market and test the temperature. We're going to look back at June 1st to June 30th, take a look at those numbers and compare them back to March of 2023 as well as June of 2022 to get an overall feeling of how the Cape Coral real estate market is doing. So let's go ahead and jump right in. The first thing we're going to look at is market indicators. What numbers do we need to be paying attention to know what's going on in the market? Now is a great time to buy, or now is a great time to sit on the sidelines and wait. Inventory, current available residential properties actively listed for sale in Cape Coral real estate market. Now this is supply and demand. Depending on how much inventory we have available, the more inventory we have available, typically the prices are going to go down. If we don't have a lot of inventory available, prices will go up. Median price point. Now this is the median price point is the median price of homes that sold. So 50% of the homes are going to be higher than this price point. 50% are going to be lower than this price. Days on the market. This tells us how much demand there is in our market. If the homes are selling very quickly, like they were in 2021, 2022, within a few days, that was a seller's market. As we get up to 30 days or more, then it becomes a more neutral market until about 40, 45 days, it becomes a buyer's market. Closed sales. How many closed sales do we have? This shows demand as well. If we're still getting a lot of closed sales are continuing to grow, that means that the market is more geared towards the seller. If the closed sales are declining, then it's leaning towards a buyer's market. So let's jump right in. First thing we want to look at is active inventory. Now the active inventory we had available for Gulf access canal homes throughout the entire city of Cape Coral, we had 451 homes available for sale. March 2023, we had 480 available. In June of 2022, we had 460 available. So this tells me inventory is continuing to go down. If we look at the chart here, we can see we maxed out in September. We went down after the hurricane as many homes were taken off the market. And then as we got flowing back again into season, we saw inventory jump as many buyers or many sellers were putting their homes on the market to attract those snowbird buyers, and then those homes were bought up and inventory continues to drop. Next, we look at median price. Median price for a home in June 2023 on a Gulf access canal was $777,000. Now that's down just a bit from March 2023. So we are taking a look at that. June 2022 is when we were right at our peak, just past our peak of May 2022. So we did drop a little bit, a bit of a correction, and then we're heading back in the direction of prices rising. Now this will fluctuate between 800, 777. I believe we'll stay right there in that just under $800,000 mark for the next few months till we get through the summer months, which tend to be a little bit slower here in Cape Coral. Once we get into the fall, people start looking for their winter home here in Cape Coral, those price points will start to jump again. Days on the market, 43 days on the market. So in the month of June, we did slow down a little bit. And the reason for that is many of our snowbirds, the people that are here in the wintertime from December until April and May, they're the ones buying these properties. In the month of June, July, homes tend to sit on the market just a little bit longer, especially these Gulf access homes, because the buyers are not here. They're back enjoying the summer up north. But once the snow starts to fall, or once they start to get a few cooler days there in the north, they're going to be right back down here looking to purchase their winter homes. As we can see, March 2023, the days on market was 34, which is about average. And then June 2022, just 14 days on the market for Gulf access canal homes. Closed sales. Now in the month of June 2023, we had 76 Gulf access canal homes sell here in Cape Coral. March 2023 was 93. Now March is kind of our busiest time of the year for snowbirds buying homes, and 93 was a pretty solid number considering we had a hurricane go through and the market declined a little bit, but we are coming back strong. I mean, you can see here where we're at in June 2022. Interest rates went up, closed sales went down. We had a hurricane, dropped even further, and then we started ramping back up slowly until we got to our high point of April 2023. Now we are in the slower months now, so I expect that to stay right around the 75 mark for a couple more months and then start ramping back up. Other key numbers to consider. Now, the sold price per square foot was $386 a square foot. Now, that seems to be a little bit lower right now. That takes into consideration all homes on Gulf access canals. Some of those homes may have been damaged from the hurricane, so they did sell for a little bit cheaper. To find a nice home on a Gulf access canal with some nice upgrades, ready, move-in ready, you're going to be spending about $400 to $500 per square foot. List price received, 96.6% of the asking price. That's pretty good as well. It is starting to come down a little bit, but homes on Gulf access canals are still selling close to list price. Now, in the month of June, we saw new listings. 116 new homes hit the market. Gulf access homes hit the market here in Cape Coral, which is still a solid number. So there's still a lot of homes being available, a lot of new homes coming to the market as homes are being sold off the market. Now, just so to understand, since we didn't sell as many homes in June as came on the market, our months of inventory is almost 6 months. 6 months is about a neutral market. So we're right there. I believe that'll stay at 6 months for the next few months, giving buyers opportunities to come down and take advantage of the home sitting on the market a little bit longer. But once we get into the fall, that months of inventory number will start to shrink. Is now the right time to buy? If you're in a position to buy a home right now, you have the money, you have the funds, you've always dreamed of owning a home in Cape Coral or Southwest Florida, now is a great opportunity to take advantage of the homes on the market. Sitting a little bit longer, prices have dropped just a bit, and your competition, the other buyers, a lot of them are sitting on the sidelines right now, due mainly because of interest rates. If interest rates drop a little bit, say that 6.5% or lower, that's going to loosen up the market a lot, and we're going to see a whole lot more buyers into the market, creating a lot more competition, and which then creates prices to increase. So if you're in a position to buy right now, now's a great time to buy. If interest rates do go down, you take advantage of that and refinance down the road. So let's look at key indicators. Inflation. We always look at inflation, peaked at 9.1% in June 2022. Now it's sitting at 4%. We've come down substantially. I believe we'll continue to drop there as well. Interest rates peaked at 7.24% in November of 2022. Currently, we're sitting just over 7%, and they are starting to creep up a bit. So we are keeping an eye on interest rates. Again, when interest rates go up, homes don't sell as fast. It takes a lot of the competition out of the market. Now's a great time to buy. When interest rates do go back down, if they do, you will have your price locked in. You'll have your own home, and you can renegotiate the interest rate or refinance that. Unemployment is at 3.7%. It has been at about 3.4% the last couple of months, which is the lowest in the last 54 years. Extremely low. Ticked up just a tiny bit, but still, in the big picture, we are extremely low on unemployment rate here in the United States. Supply. Now, this is Cape Coral. This is overall single-family homes here in the Cape Coral area. The current inventory of single-family homes is 1,734, compared to 5 years ago, June 2018, 2,512 homes available on the market. So our supply is still extremely low, which kind of is the same resounding echo that we're seeing throughout the entire United States. Same here in Cape Coral. We've got a lot more demand than inventory available, which takes us to demand. Population is estimated now at 216,000. 7 years, we're expected to be at 250,000 people, often ranked as one of the fastest growing cities in Florida as well as the United States, Cape Coral, Florida. Something else to note, if you are interested in a Gulf access canal home, there are very few lots available to build your dream home. So if that's been your dream to buy a lot and build a home, your custom dream home, there are some opportunities for that here in Cape Coral. And as those lots get sold, the value of homes increases as well. So there are a limited amount of homes available on Gulf access canals here in Cape Coral. They are still value priced. Now's a great time to buy if you're looking for a Gulf access home. Now's the opportunity. 5 years from now, they're going to be substantially higher in price. And that concludes this market report for July 2023. Want to do a quick deep dive into the market, give you an explanation of where we're at, where we're going. I expect things to stay pretty mellow for the next couple of months. Now's a great time to buy. But once we get through the summer and into the fall, I expect prices to start jumping again. We're going to keep a tight watch on the interest rates. If interest rates do start to come down, pay attention because the competition is going to get pretty fierce at that point. My name is Barry Seston, your Cape Coral real estate agent here in Cape Coral, Florida. I aim to be a resource for you to help you make the right decisions and feel confident in the decisions that you make. Go ahead and shoot a picture of the QR code. You'll have all my contact information with you at all times. And you're welcome to contact me at any time, making realty dreams a reality.